show me that dog.
Oh, he's asleep. Parker, come here.
Oh.
Come here.
He's like, yes, sir. What do you need?
It was like windy out today and cool out, and I have the AC going. I'm like, I'm not turning it off, so he's got a sweater on, but...
Oh my goodness. Hello, sir.
Thank you. Oh. You're just being a big suck today, huh?
He's like, well, oh, you want to cuddle? Okay.
Yeah, that's what he wants. He's really tired. We went for a couple of walks today. Yeah. I'm trying to teach him how to walk well, because before when we would go outside, he would just flop down in the grass and be like, I'm not moving anywhere. Like, he's like not walking. I'd try to like walk him. I'd be pulling him and he's like digging his feet into the ground. Like, I'm not moving.
Wow. He's like a cat in a harness.
He's dramatic.
What does the sweater say?
Sunday fun day. So we are a day early for that, but all of the other ones that are like hand-me-downs from the other dogs are too big for him right now. So
is that dog's name Maggie?
The big one, Maggie?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
then who's the little one?
Stella and Watson.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, wow. They're
Stella,
still too. Those clothes are still too big for him. Okay.
Yeah, a bit. A little bit. He's small. He's 14 weeks now. I know, so tiny, so tiny. You know what? He is so fucking smart. In one day, I trained him to ring the bell at the door when he wants to go out to go to the bathroom now. So we haven't had any accidents in the house today.
Shut up! He brings it.
Every time. Well, it's like a Christmas bell type of bell. So he goes up on his back legs and he like stretches up as tall as he can and he like boom 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 and he hits the little like bells that I hung up on the door handle. So every time he's got to go outside now, he goes and he rings his bells. Yeah.
I don't know if I've told you this before, but I love Parker.
He is the best. I love him so much. He's like looking at me like this. Yeah, he's the best.
Oh, I was so sorry we woke him up now, because now he'll just be bugging you the whole time.
No, he went right back to his bed.
Oh.
He's good. He's pretty good. He might come over and start barking if he wants some attention, especially since I'm like talking too. Like if I'm talking, he's like, "Who are you talking to?" Because he can't hear the headphones on. So he's like, well, he's got to be talking to me. So I'm gonna come over and ask for attention.
Oh my God! Oh, my brother-in-law's sister is staying over, and she has their dog with them, and Briggs is a giant dog. And she's so funny. Hold on a second. Let me just send you a photo. I was gonna just show you, and I was like, no, I'll just send you the photo of him. This is what was waiting for me when I got home. So cute. I can't remember what the mix is, but she's cute. There. So there's nobody home, but the dog was still here. They had gone there's like a carnival in town, so they went to the carnival and like to do some other shopping, and she left the dog here. And when I got home from work, this
precious.
Yes.
Oh, adorable.
Yep. Anyway.
Oh, she's an old lady too, huh?
Yeah, and I remember when they first got her, she was a puppy. She was like so high energy, just like Parker, but a little bit sleepy. You know? So it's this might be Briggs's last summer. So we're calling it Hot Briggs Summer, and we're just like feeding her all kinds of bacon and yeah, quote, nothing is off limits. So
that was like our dog. She loved Christmas time. She was obsessed with it. Like it sounds weird, but I swear to God, this dog knew. We got her at Christmas. Like she was my sister's Christmas present, and then ever since then, it was like anytime we got the Christmas decorations out, she would like get all hyper. We would ask her where's Santa, and she would like run to the fireplace because she knew that on Christmas when Santa came, she got to open up her stocking with like treats or whatever. So she like knew like Santa's coming. So every time it could be the dead of summer, I'd be like, "Where's Santa?" She'd get up, she'd run around, and she'd like run to the fireplace and she'd sit there. Yeah. So we did like a big thing for her last Christmas as well.
Yeah, you and your family must be like dog whisperers. I've never had a dog that smart. I've had smart ass dogs or like petty dogs, but never just like smart dogs.
I mean, yeah, like he's smart, but he's also a bit of an asshole. I love Parker, but he's an asshole. I love him so much. But I love it. I'm okay with it. Yeah. I'd rather have that like personality and that like that bit of a pushback. You know what I mean? It makes them more. I don't know.
It makes you love them more.
Yeah, for sure. It's just part of their personality.
Okay, so welcome to our dog podcast. I am your host. Welcome to the Full Volume podcast. This is the second time we've talked about dogs.
Oh, how's my audio, by the way? My AC is still on.
I can't hear the AC at all.
Perfect. So Skype must have some sort of filter to get rid of it.
Yeah. I don't know if they introduced it recently, but there's like a high one. So before, when we first started podcasting, I had like a different mic because you could hear my niece screaming and shrieking. But anyway, you can't hear that anymore. I am your host, G.I. Jolie, and I am not joined by Harvey Brent because he is still kind of away, kind of working his ass off. But I am joined by an even cooler co-host.
I wouldn't say cooler.
No. No, I'm kidding.
No.
I mean, for real, Brent's got better hair than half the people I know. So, do you know what? You're both dogged up too. So I wouldn't say, and Wilbur's a great dog. I was like, I wouldn't say Parker's the better dog. We can't pick favorites. We can't.
But it could be even.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm joined by Joshua Murr-VELL of the Here Comes the Spider cast / comic book syndicate family.
Yeah, it's great to be back. I love doing this podcast. Don't tell Mike this is my favorite one to do. I love Full Volume so much. I don't listen to Spidercast. I listen to Full Volume.
Me too.
Yeah. It's also partially too because I don't like hearing my own voice like most people, I think. So I just like listening back to Spidercast. I'm like I don't want to listen to this at all. But yeah, I like listening to Full Volume.
Oh, you don't like hearing your full anger talk about Marvel Team Up?
No. I don't want to relive that. Thank you.
No, I fucking hate that shit. Oh, okay. So yeah, Josh joins us from, we're keeping it in the family this week. But we're going to be doing the same thing that we have been doing during all of our Marvel. Wait, I almost called it
like the hiatuses, like
that's
the
it.
In-betweens, yeah.
It's like you can read my mind because right now it is like almost 9:30 at night. We usually, me and Harvey Brent usually film this like bright and early at 9:30 in the morning. But I am in a food coma from dinner and I can't think straight.
But this is usually when you and I get together and hang out and just like go insane. So,
right?
Yeah, it's usually like 2 a.m. fever dreams of just
we haven't done one of those lately, but and we're not trying to turn this into one because then it'd be like a 3-hour.
It'll be a long podcast. Yeah.
We'd have to split it up into parts. But yeah, we usually get going at night doing our Nancy Drew thing. on the internets. But
Right.
the only thing we're going to Nancy Drew for you tonight is a tiered list / our top fives, like we've been doing. Last week, me and Michael did Scarlett Johansson and Robert Pattinson. And this week, we are doing
Will Smith. I
Yay!
couldn't resist. I was like, when you would ask me to like pick an actor or actress, and like we could, rate their top films. I'm like, I don't know. I don't really follow like specific like actors or actresses and like make sure I watch them. So I was really nervous, honestly, because I was like, I'm gonna know what I'm talking about with some of the movies, but others I'm gonna be like, I don't know. Yeah, sure, good. So, but then when I thought of Will Smith, I'm like, that's probably
Yeah.
a safe bet. Yeah.
Okay, so what we're gonna do
Mhm.
is we're gonna try something new this week, where we're just gonna read our top fives to each other, and then we're gonna do a tiered list together, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So who wants to start? Because it was really hard. He's got a lot of
He's
movies.
got a lot of movies. I know. I was like, oh, I've seen almost all of Will Smith. No, I've seen maybe half of Will Smith's movies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, let me grab my phone. Sorry, I'm going to be
Okay.
looking at my phone, but I wrote them there. Um, okay,
You go. Oh,
so
so number 5 to 1. Yeah.
we'll go 5 to 1. Sure,
Okay.
sure.
Okay. So.
So number 5, I put The Pursuit of Happiness.
How dare you?
Oh, is that your number 1, or is that your 5, or is
No.
that not on your list? Is what you're saying?
Oh, she's on the
Oh,
list.
okay, yeah.
That's like. Anyway, sorry. My number 5 is Independence Day.
Independence Day? Okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah, you know what? Surprisingly, Independence Day is not on my list, but it
Oh,
is good. I know. Uh, Um, yeah, it is a very good one. I do enjoy Independence Day. At least the first one. I haven't seen the second one. I heard it's not great, and it also doesn't have Big Will, so we're not talking about it anyways.
no.
Um, okay, so number 4. Um, this one uh, is more of a guilty pleasure than an actually good movie. Uh, it's Wild Wild West.
Oh, I thought you were gonna.
It's Wild Wild West. I mean, I really love Wild Wild West. I don't I can't explain it.
I mean, Selma Hayek just brings out the best in everybody.
Yeah. Um, it's been a while since I've watched it. I should probably revisit it, but I remember as a kid loving that movie. The song, the soundtrack. Are you kidding me? I know every single word to Wild Wild West by Will Smith.
So the song came on because we put on a 90s playlist in the car. The Wild Wild West came out in the 2000s, didn't it?
No, 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 no. It was in the 90s.
It was in the 90s? Okay. So we put
Yeah.
it on in the car. Me and my sister are singing, just like you, every word. And my niece, who's
Yeah.
6 in the back, is like, Mom, 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 as in my sister.
Mhm.
She's like, what? Like angry with us. How do you know every word to the song? And I turn around because she asked the same thing about Coolio's Gangster's Paradise.
Right.
She was like, how do you know every word to all of these songs? And I was like, here's a secret, Abby. Will Smith is like all I listen to for days.
Mhm.
I've heard the song a million times, and
Mhm.
I'm probably miscounting the million other times I heard it. So such a good song. So
Yeah. No, it's like my go-to song for when I'm like feeling down. I'm like, I'm putting on Wild Wild West.
it's the start of the song that gets you going, and it's
It's
just
so good.
it's impossible
It's the
to be upset.
It's so
Yes.
yeah, it's great.
Okay.
I remember when I was out in Halifax, we would have these like big rap parties. We'd
Like
have like not rapping, but like wrapping up.
WRA.
Yeah, like the season is done, so we're gonna throw a party, and like the studio would actually like budget in the contract the parties because we would throw these big parties, right? So we had like a DJ and we would usually like rent out a place and like it was like a big thing.
Yeah.
And I remember one of the first ones that I did, it was like 2016, 2017, whatever it was. Um, and me and my friends are like, we're like dancing, drinking, we're having such a fun time. And I'm like, I'm going to go request Wild Wild West. So I go up there. And so my friends see me go, talk to the guy, and then come back. And then they're like, I'm like looking kind of upset. They're like, what's going on? I'm like, I went up there and requested Wild Wild West by Will Smith, and he looked at me and he said, "Dude, it's 2017." That's what his response was, dude, it's 2017. So then I got as many people as I possibly could to go up and request Wild Wild West by Will Smith until he finally played it, and it was like a mad rush, everybody running to the dance floor dancing to it. It was so fun. And then ever since then we had the same DJ every time. He would like see me coming and he's like, Wild Wild West. I'm like, yeah, you know.
Do you have to ask, sir?
Yeah.
That's good. Oh my
Yeah.
God. That's amazing. My number 4 isn't as exciting, but it is definitely exciting. It's Bad Boys from 1995.
Okay. That's a solid one. Yeah,
Um,
I've only seen the first one.
yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I thought about putting both of them, but I was like, I don't really remember the second one. I don't know what it is about sequels, but I don't really
right.
remember the sequels.
Yeah, because
So I'm
the
like,
first one, it's like they're cops. And then they bust the big like cocaine heist. That was because it was like it was being held in the police station, right? And it was like stolen from there.
mm-hmm,
I think,
mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah. And honestly, the soundtrack, it was at the height of like amazing soundtracks. So you have like, Seal's Kiss by a Rose, Kiss from
Kiss
a
from a
Rose
Rose, of course.
from
Also
Batman
another one.
Forever.
Also another one I know every single word to.
Unironically, people,
Yeah.
unironically. I mean, I can do ironically, but deep down, it's unironically loved. So yeah, I feel like I have a very serious
God.
list,
I'm
and then I have
I'm
an
thinking
adjacent list.
I'm like, where was I when that came out? No, it came out the year I was born, so that's why I don't really know Bad Boys too well.
So just in case everybody needs to know, Josh was born in 1995, everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
uh yeah. I was 11. I shouldn't have been watching this film,
Right.
but I did.
Probably not, but
I think Blade also came. Did Blade come out the same around the same era?
no, Blade was
1998?
yeah, Blade was later, I think. 98, 99,
I
probably.
just
Let me see.
I just remember having them on the same VHS tape.
98, yeah.
Like I had a very long VHS tape and it had like a few movies on it. And
Mm-hmm.
I think it had Blade, Rush Hour, Rush Hour.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, it was just like a black trifecta of Wesley Snipes, Chris Tucker, and freaking Will Smith.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Okay, so because I really want to get to this tier, let's move on to our number 3 picks. What she
Okay.
got?
So number 3 is Shark Tale. Yeah, I loved this movie as a kid. I remember like going on road trips a lot as a kid, and my sister and I would have this like portable DVD player. We would always fight over what movie we were gonna watch. Shark Tale was the only one where we would like really agree on, and we would watch that movie all the time.
I
Yeah,
love that movie. Oh, it didn't make my
it's
list.
great.
And it should have. Angelina Jolie was in that movie.
Mhm.
What's wrong with you,
Martin
Jolie?
Scorsese is in that movie.
Yeah, that was like kind of a surprise. I
Robert
really,
De Niro, Jack Black.
yeah, I really failed you by just neglecting all of his animated films.
That's
So my number 3 is 2001's Ali, where he plays Cassius Clay. I think he was nominated for an Oscar for that one, which, I mean, do you know what? It was a good movie. It was a
yeah.
fine movie. It's hard to get down on a biopic. Okay, number 2. This, I'm gonna go ahead of yours, but
Okay,
this is
yeah.
where I put The
Okay.
Pursuit of Happiness.
Okay.
I watched this in a movie theater on a date
Ooh.
in 2006, and when the lights went up, I was a mess.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
That scene where he is in the washroom with his back against the wall and he's got
And
his
like
son in his
holding
arms.
the door closed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's rough. Yeah. And all based on a true story.
Yeah.
Which is
It
like
was I want to like I want to I want to say that Ali turned it around for me with Will Smith, but it was truly The Pursuit of Happiness that it was like, oh,
when he gets the job at the end, it's just like tears.
yeah.
Yeah.
I felt like I was crying for the whole film.
Mm-hmm.
It was like Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Just tears throughout. For so many different reasons. High points, low points, all points. You're a number 2.
My number 2 is Men in Black.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is number 2 for me as well, but on my other Will Smith list.
Uh-oh. You don't like Men in Black?
No, I love Men in Black. But I also have, because he's got so many films, I made myself an honorable mention list, which I call films where he's just Will Smith.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So
also, sorry, go ahead.
No, it's okay. I was gonna say Wild Wild West is on that list too.
Right. They're like going through his like the list of movies that I'm like super familiar with. Mm-hmm. He plays a cop a lot. Mm-hmm. He plays like a police officer a lot. Like in Men in Black, like I forgot that he was a police officer before being in like the alien Secret Service.
Oh, was he? Wow.
Yeah, he was a cop, and he like stumbled on like an alien or whatever. So then, like that's when he kind of like joins the agency.
Oh wow. Well, okay.
Yeah, so like even in the movies where he's like not a cop, he like usually starts off as a cop.
Yeah. Or he's cop like. What was that one that's not Hancock? It's I Am Legend, where there's a plague or whatever.
So I actually have a story about I Am Legend. I Am Legend is like also the first like date I went on was I Am Legend. Yeah.
What were you like 12? No, I'm kidding. You were like
I was probably like 13.
Whoa, oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. What did you eat? What did you wear?
So we actually rented I Am Legend.
Oh, okay.
It's actually a wild story. It's like crazy. We went out. We went and chose a movie together at Blockbuster. We went out for like ice cream, and then we came back to my parents' house, and we were in the middle of watching the movie, and my mom yells, "Josh, come outside, come to the front yard quick." I'm like, "What?" So she's like, "Bring, my date." It's like, okay. So the two of us, we went out in the front yard. There was a horse in our front yard. A horse. A guy on a horse was just casually walking down our street and stopped in our driveway to have a beer with my dad. And we were just feeding this horse carrots. What? It was just like, what even? It was wild. Yeah, it was crazy.
We're still friends to this day. Josh, Joshua Murr-VELL, certified horse girl.
Never.
From that day on, no.
I actually don't like horses. They kind of freak me out.
Me too.
Yeah, they're just too powerful, but also fragile.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like it's weird how I don't know. They just freak me out.
Well, I mean, when you stand beside them and they're full grown, they're gigantic and they'll destroy you.
But also, like if you break your leg, I guess I've got to just like finish you off here. There's nothing I can do. I'm sorry.
I better go
Also,
get my shotgun.
do you want to know something? This is tangent, everybody. Tangent. We need like a sound, but a sound alert for
Like a
tangent.
siren, yeah.
Do you know that, um, according to their genes, horses' legs are actually fingers?
Oh,
Yep, they're fingers, and at the end of each finger is their fingernail.
stop! That's
Yep.
disgusting.
Yep.
This has now become a horror podcast.
So they don't have legs. They just have four beautiful, majestic fingies.
I want to die.
Yeah. So just do with that information as you will. But horses got fingies, everyone. Just
I'm
big, long
horrified.
fingers.
Okay, do you know what? Breathe, Jolie, breathe.
Yeah.
Breathe, don't
Break
think
after that
about
one.
it. I'm going to be ill.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Yeah.
Stop. Okay, do you know what?
Let's hear your number one. Yeah.
It's Concussion from 2015,
Okay.
which you had said that you didn't watch.
You're right.
I had thought that I didn't watch it, put the trailer on, and realized I have seen this because Will Smith, I think this is one of, I think he was nominated for this one because he actually, this is one of the roles where I watched again, much like The Pursuit of Happiness. And it's funny that they happen like uh, 10, maybe 9 years apart. Is that like I'm watching and I don't see Will Smith.
Oh.
Yeah, he plays a doctor. He's a surprisingly, and you know how I am about accents. He's a surprisingly good. He puts on a surprisingly good
Hmm.
African. I'm not sure which part of Africa the doctor is supposed to be from. I can't remember that much, but the accent's really good.
Hmm.
And there's something about the texture of his skin and the haircut that they give him that's very like, General Hospital, 1995,
Hmm.
kind of like military cut. But it doesn't look like Will Smith. It doesn't sound like Will Smith. And it is Will Smith, and it's amazing.
Hmm. I'll have to
Yeah.
check that out then.
Yeah. And they're just talking about like American football players, and he's just talking about brain injuries. And it's wild. It should be boring, but it's not. It's really good. Anyway. Okay. So did we go to your number one already?
No, and I cheated for my number one.
Did you? What do
Yeah,
you
I
mean?
did. I put Fresh Prince. And I know it's not a movie, but it's like it's the first thing I think of. I mean, besides Wild Wild West, Fresh Prince is like it's your go-to, right? I think it's genuinely uh, Will Smith at his best. And when you see Will Smith in a movie and you get that weird feeling, like I know you talked about this with Owen Wilson as well, um,
Mm,
where sometimes he's just kind of playing himself, and that
yeah.
happens a lot of times with Will Smith. Um, it most of the time feels like he's playing Will from Fresh Prince. You know what I mean? Like it harkens back to that character.
Yeah, and my list of films where he's just Will Smith, that is my number one pick. Is
Yeah.
Fresh Prince because I thought that there'd be more TV than I remembered, but apparently he's only been like a handful, and it's all just been films. But yeah, so uh that's part of my he plays Will Smith. This is the quintessential, like a jokester, but also really charming. Also, like, God, I grew up watching him on television, just wanting him like to be my brother, to be my cooler brother, because I already had one. He
Right.
sucked.
Oh.
He's fine now,
Oh,
but
okay, that's good.
it would have just been nice. He reminded me of my brother's best friend who's like goofy, who, we adopted into our family. And I just wished Will Smith would be my actual brother. It was really cool. It would be really cool. Plus, it was the first time I remember wearing my baseball cap sideways to school,
Right.
and kids made fun of me because kids in the 90s were
Well, they're
pieces of shit.
nasty. They're
Yeah.
kids are just nasty. There's
Mhm.
always there always has been and there always will be nasty kids.
Yeah. And I mean, there's less of them on the playground now because we are now their parents and we teach them to be better, but there's always one little idiot
It's
who's
always.
who's a judger, a judgy little judger, and he should be kicked in the teeth. Anyway,
Oof, you're talking about
on
somebody specific. We should move on. We should move
yes.
on.
So
I
on
can
that
feel
list,
it.
right? The heat.
Yeah.
Oh, so I mean, again, on that list of roles where he's Will Smith and awesome is number one, it's Fresh Prince. Two, it's Wild Wild West. Three, even though he's kind of a weird homeless guy, there's still some Will Smith shining through. Hancock from 2008. Ranking number four on that list is Men in Black number one, two, and three. Uh, there's more than five on this list, but five is Hitch.
Yeah.
Hitch, super fun. And then I had to rank Enemy of the State in here somewhere because it was like his like Ben Affleck action flick. He tried it.
Right. Wait, you thought he was just playing Will Smith in that one?
He came off as Will Smith if Will Smith grew up to be a lawyer
Okay. Right.
and was just like trying to live his best rich life.
Right.
Yeah. And then, but I'm being burdened by espionage. Oh, somebody hid bugs all over my body. I don't understand what's happening to me, etc. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He played a real good oblivious man, but there wasn't much action after that. Well, I mean, there was action, but
But
it
not.
was sillier action. Okay. So, is this do you have any adjacent lists or should we get to the
I
special
think
part
we
of this
should
episode?
get right to it.
All right. Okay. Let's do this.
Okay. So yeah, I actually found this tier list. It doesn't have Fresh Prince on here, but we know it's going to be an S tier, so
Mm-hmm.
that's fine.
Okay.
So some of these movies I have not seen on purpose. Some of them I have purposely not like went out of my way to not see. But so if like one of us has seen the movie and the other one hasn't, we'll just refer to the other one's judgment for where it's got to go.
Perfect.
Okay. All right. Well, let's start with Bad Boys. I think that's for me an A.
Okay. For me, it's an A2.
Also, this is not necessarily like these are judging them on Will Smith movies, right? Not like cinema. So
Yeah.
we're not saying that Bad Boys is like an A or an S tier movie. This is like in the context of Will Smith, right?
Correct.
Okay. So I, Robot.
Oh,
I kind of liked this one.
do you know what though? Oh, I was like, do I like this more than Bad Boys? No, I didn't. I agree. It's a B
I
tier.
think it's a B for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Men in Black 3 was surprisingly pretty good.
Yeah. Which one was the sort of stinker? I mean, they were all good.
The stinker was the second one.
Two?
That one was the one where like his girlfriend gets shipped off in outer space because she's the key to stop something. I can't remember exactly.
Oh, okay.
The second one was not great. I personally like the third one. That's the one where he has to go back in time and meet Agent K as like a younger self, and he's played by Josh Brolin.
Yes, that's right. Okay, so is that better than iRobot? No.
I feel like that's a B. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
I think
B.
it's
It
Bright.
is.
I'm gonna put that one right at D tier.
Oh
That's
no.
I really hate Bright so much. It's so bad. I don't know about like what you put in your 2 cents, but that's where I would put Bright on this list.
You know what? You came with that fire, and
I
I can't
just
top that.
it's so and
It's
it's written by what's his name too? The really bad actor or the really bad writer who's like the son of a writer.
Joe Hill? No,
No,
David
no,
Ayer.
no,
No,
no.
Max
Max,
Landis.
yeah, Max Landis. So we're just gonna
Oof.
keep that at D tier. Mm-mm.
It deserves to be there.
Yeah.
He looks smug. Max Landis does.
He's also like I'm pretty sure like he's like in like not a great person as well, like accused
Yes.
of SA and stuff like that. So
Yep.
Concussion.
Oh, A tier.
A tier. Okay.
S. No, no, no. Do you know what?
S.
This is like a film. I would say
Right.
it's an S tier
S
film.
tier. All
hmm
right. Keep it S tier. Again, I haven't seen that one. So
hmm
Collateral Beauty, or yeah, Collateral Beauty. I have not seen,
You know what? I have not seen this one either.
but I
So we'll just
purposely went out of my way not to see this movie because it looked so bad.
really, what is it? I'm gonna
This
Google
is
that
the
right.
one where he's like dying or something, and he meets a bunch of deities, and they're just regular people. Like Helen Mirren is death, and
Oh, do you know what?
it just seems like super pretentious, and it was like trying to be that like deep, like
Do you know what though? We might have to revisit this. Keira Knightley's in it.
yeah, she plays somebody. She plays one of the deities as well, I think. Deities.
And
What
Kate,
is? I'm not sure what to even call them. It's like
it's like that book, The Seven People You Meet in Heaven or whatever.
right.
It sounds kind of dumb. Maybe if it comes on. Well, I was gonna say maybe if it comes on television, like I have cable.
That could be like a fun movie to maybe visit as like a group to watch it. Oh, it's
Oh,
got
that.
Edward Norton.
Oh wait, what? Okay,
Edward.
sorry. Since I've
Rotten
been a,
Tomatoes. You want to see the Rotten Tomatoes score?
I do.
Tomato meter is 13%.
Okay, we're definitely watching it. Um,
Yeah.
it has been my life's mission and goal since I was 16 to watch every Edward Norton film in existence. So that one has to be watched.
All right. Well, let's do it.
I'll do it to myself. Yeah.
Enemy of the State.
It's not better than Men in Black, and it's not
No.
better than iRobot.
Well, this is
It's
Men in Black
definitely
3, but yeah. I
it's definitely C.
Yeah, I think so. It's not like it's it's pretty I think it's pretty generic as far as like those types of like crime action movies go.
Yeah.
Independence
Yeah.
Day.
Mm.
Ooh.
Mm.
Ooh. You know what?
Ooh.
I want to say A tier,
Is
but
there,
he does say a movie quote that I quote all the time.
yeah.
So it's
Is
kind of like leaning towards S for me just because he says welcome to Earth.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
When you said that, I was like, no, it's just reaffirming my belief that it is better than I love Bad Boys,
Mhm.
and I love what it has done for um black film, but Independence Day was really good. Just him hauling that fucking like that alien and then kicking
Mhm.
it. Come on. Okay, sorry, yeah. Right in there. This is such a terrible list. But anyway, okay.
I know.
Okay, so even though Ali is technically a film
Mhm.
by critic standards, I would personally put this. I mean, technically, I put it lower than Ali. Uh, so it would have
It's
to
tough
be.
for me because like it was a very good movie and probably better than iRobot and Men in Black 3.
Mhm.
But I have a hard time sometimes choosing between movies that are good and I enjoyed versus movies that I liked and would watch again. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I would not put Ali on to just
No.
relax and watch. I would definitely put on iRobot or Men in Black 3. You know what I mean? So it's, but it's probably technically the better movie of the three. So it's so tough.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
A. You're
A?
thinking A.
Yeah.
Or B tier, but before iRobot.
Okay, let's do that. Let's make it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with that.
Okay.
Okay, for me, Shark Tale is S tier, but
Yeah.
I want your opinion because that's total bias. That's total bias. It's definitely not an S tier movie, but that's where I want it to go.
But that's the thing. It's like it's S tier because it's not based on just Will Smith's performance. It's like
That's
based
true.
on the fact that it's a really freaking good film.
Okay, I'm putting it at S tier.
Yeah, it's S tier. Okay, so
Bad
Bad
Boys
Boys
2, I
2.
can't remember enough to be honest to know where to rank it. I know I've seen it, but I can't remember. And that's not the movie's fault. It's just because it's been so long, and I was young probably when I watched it. So
Yeah. Do you know what? The sequel's never better. This one was like, it was still as exciting.
mm-hmm.
I would put it B tier.
B tier,
C tier.
C tier. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about it in the scheme of Men in
Are we
Black.
just gonna put Bad Boys 3 there as well?
Ugh. Yeah. I was
Okay.
like, it doesn't deserve D tier because Bright is garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna go C.
This is Men in Black 2.
Oh.
I
You
think
said
that one's
it
C.
was S. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think it's a C.
Okay.
What is this one? This one is
It is 6 degrees of
6 degrees of separation.
separation. Donald Sutherland gets an S tier for his performance. This isn't his best. It is definitely something that he was really well known and recognized for. I would say it to me it's between a B and a C. It's definitely better than Enemy of the State, but it's like Will Smith, baby Will Smith, you
Mhm.
know? So it's not as good as it could be. If he redid the role, it would be phenomenal. So at the front of the C tier, but at the back of the B tier.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we have Spies in Disguise.
Oh, this is such a good movie.
It's cute. It's a cute movie.
Mm-hmm. C?
Yeah.
I mean,
C. Yeah, I feel like it's C tier. I really did enjoy it. But okay. We have the most important one of them all.
it's true.
I'm gonna let you decide where to put this one.
Shut up. You want to put in
Because
the
I
S,
can't,
don't you?
because I do, and I know it doesn't belong there. You know what I mean? It doesn't belong in S tier.
But it does.
Don't say
belongs-
that. I'll put it in S tier.
Look at Bad Boys. Bad Boys is like, I'm the only A tier
Yeah. Okay.
movie.
Let's put it A tier.
Put it A tier. Yeah.
Call it done.
There's so many people screaming right now.
Gemini Man, I could only watch part of.
I am going to refer to you because I have not seen Gemini
I
Man.
only watched part of it, and I really did not like it.
That's the one with his son, right?
No, Gemini Man is the one where it's like somebody cloned him. He's fighting himself.
Oh.
But we will get to After Earth right after this.
Okay. Oh, okay. Do you know what?
I will admit I did not see the whole thing, so I want to put it in D tier because I really hated what I saw, but I'll put it in haven't seen it. Wait,
Okay,
did you see it?
No, I did not.
After Earth is going right to D tier, right next to Bright. I was so excited for this movie. I remember I was at a Comic-Con.
Oh.
At Motor City Comic-Con.
Oh.
And somebody was like handing out posters, and they handed out this poster for After Earth. I was like, oh, this looks kind of cool. And then the first trailer dropped, and it was Will and Jaden back together again after Pursuit of Happiness, and it was like this really cool sci-fi movie. And I'm like, this sounds so freaking cool. And it was just really, really, really bad.
Yeah.
So, oh man.
I agree. Yeah. Okay.
Have you seen it?
No, you just asked me that twice. I'm agreeing with you.
Oh,
because...
sorry. I was okay.
Yeah.
I have
The
not
Legend
seen,
of Beggar Vance.
not seen this one.
C tier.
See, I
It's
also not seen this next one.
I don't think I've seen that one either. What does it
Where
say?
where the day takes you.
Oh, hold on. I saw this probably a long time ago. Yep, I definitely saw this a long time ago. I wish I could remember it. Does this count as one of those haven't seen?
Yeah, we can put
Haven't
it.
seen should also be can't remember.
Yeah, I think I can.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah, because
God.
that movie came out in 1990. Oh, it came out in 1992. Sean Astin was in it. Dermot Mulroney. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember it.
Boom.
Good. Okay. I'm sure it was good,
So
but
far away. What does this say?
Made in
Something in
America.
America? Made in America, yeah.
Hmm. This one, I don't think that I've seen it.
Either have I. Pursuit of Happiness. I mean, for me, it's like SA tier.
Hmm.
What are we thinking?
It's definitely better than Bad Boys, so it has to be S tier.
S tier? Okay.
Yeah.
Winter's Tale, have not seen.
Oh, I haven't seen that either.
Okay.
Did he play a big role in Winter's Tale?
I don't even know if I recognize that movie, to be honest.
You know what? I'm confusing it with Winter's Bone.
Which was a very good movie.
Yes. Ooh. Peter, a thief raised by a supernatural demon, excuse you, why haven't we seen this?
What?
Goes to Beverly Penn's mansion in an attempt to rob it, and instead he falls in love with Beverly, who is later poisoned.
I know why we've never heard this movie before. It's from 1983. Oh, sorry. It's not based on the 1983 novel. Sorry.
Oh.
It's 2014?
Yeah. Akiva Goldsman. No wonder why there's a supernatural twist.
We didn't hear about it because it got a 13% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes and only grossed $30 million on a $75 million budget.
Oh, Russell Crowe is looking big and bloated in this one. I'm still gonna watch it. Now that it's been put on my radar. Okay.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Hold on. I'm on the wiki page right now for it, and there's the poster of the movie, which is there. But then the only other picture is a picture of a horse, and underneath it says Listo, and an Andalusian stallion that plays the horse.
Ew. Oh,
Uh,
check it out. It's all like Ryan Murphy alum, Matt Bomer. Let's see, Finn Whitrock. Oh, amazing. Okay, do you know what? I'm gonna watch this movie just to check it out.
oh, music by Hans Zimmer too.
Yeah. Yeah. Is this one of the
Oh,
wait.
it was like a Valentine's Day movie.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, February 14th or 13th. Oh. Yeah, 14th. February 14th.
The cast is amazing. Jennifer Connelly, William Hurt. How did I miss this? Anyway.
All right.
Okay, Winter's Tale.
Men in Black.
The real Men in Black?
Yeah, this is the first one.
Mm-hmm. Just drop it right where you have it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm not sure what this is. It's a map. I don't know what this is. Let me see. Will Smith in the
And while you search, I'd like to take this time to remind people that, again, this tiered list is based on Will Smith as a context, not film in general.
Right. What is this movie? Never heard of it. I'm not familiar with that mask, and I can't see anything written there.
Will Smith, let's check you out.
Yeah, what could that possibly be?
It's giving me like, is Aladdin in there? Okay, yeah, Aladdin's definitely in there, so it's not that. Is it I Am Legend?
No, I Am Legend's also there.
Suicide Squad's there. Oh, is it? Oh, what do we got? What do we got? Someone is shrieking.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Ugh. That's weird. Um, I know we're missing something. There's a big gap that we're missing.
Will Smith was in a Pitbull.
Music
Was in a
video.
Pitbull music video.
Yeah.
Oh, for Men in Black 3, of
Mhm,
course.
mhm. Because why wouldn't you put them on the soundtrack? You gotta get that. You gotta get that good
Oh,
hype.
speaking of, I think actually an honorable mention. You guys actually just recently talked about this on the James Marsden podcast. He
Oh
was
yeah.
also in Anchorman 2. He was in the
Yes.
same scene in that big like fight sequence.
Yeah. He was one of the. I think he's listed as some news anchor.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I don't
Uh,
even know what this is.
no, I literally am just like Will Smith movie poster with a gold mask. Nothing comes up.
I wonder if I can drop this into Google.
Oh, that's actually a really good idea. Why didn't we think of it?
No, I can't because I can't drag it.
Oh,
Ah,
does it? When you
I can't even right click like to.
what if you inspect it?
Oh boy, we really gonna get in there, huh?
Get it.
Oh, here it's right here. Give me this. What is this? Hello, sir. Oh, here we go.
Uh-huh.
Boom, boom,
Yes.
boom. There's no. It's not called anything.
Uh, that's so strange.
Just his background images. Oh, here we go.
Mhm. What?
Thank you. Here we go. Let's.
Oh, it's really light. I see it sort of. It's not Hancock, is it? No.
No.
What is that? The podcast is now just our foreheads.
No. Or search by image. Here we go.
Okay, okay, okay.
The Redemption of Cain,
What?
which is also his directorial debut.
Cain like
Sorry,
Cain and
wait,
Abel?
what?
Oh, yep. The 2010 film. In 2010, it was announced Smith was set to star in The Legend of Cain, a retelling of the book of Genesis. Oh, I don't think this came out.
So why is it here?
It's in development, so that's weird that it's there.
What? That is wild.
Huh. Okay. Okay. How strange.
Interesting.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess we can move on to the next one. I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, we can't move on. We can't miss one. Okay. Good to know then.
All right.
Okay.
Bop, bop. There we go. Okay.
So that's just a taste of our Nancy Drewing,
Yeah.
y'all.
That was like just just a touch.
Yep. 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 Okay.
I
So,
want to put Suicide Squad at a D so bad.
but that's because the movie is shit.
But
He was
also he
actually really good.
was really good. He also says, "What are we? Some sort of Suicide Squad?" So that makes me want to put it at like a C.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But the back of the seas. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's back there.
What are we, some kind of suicide?
What are we? Some sort of Suicide Squad?
Oh, I loved
Uh,
that movie.
I Am Legend. I think for me would be like a B tier.
Correct. I
Okay.
agree. Hmm. Such a good
Uh,
movie.
Focus. I have not seen.
I have not seen that either, so it makes it easy.
Damn.
Okay.
Pitch.
Mm. It's just so entertaining.
Yeah, I want to say like B tier.
Yeah.
I'd watch it again before watching like Men in Black 2 or Suicide Squad.
I agree. Mm-hmm.
That's Eva Mendes, right? Eva Mendes and oh come on, Paul Blart. What's his name? Kevin James.
Yes.
Yeah. Hancock.
Hmm.
Maybe a B as well.
Yeah, it's not as good as Hitch. I didn't like it as much as Hitch, but I liked it more than everything that's C tier. So B it is.
Yeah. 7 pounds. I know I've seen this movie, but I forget everything about it. This is actually really similar, I think, in concept to Collateral Beauty, correct? Where he's got a good, or it's not that he's not like he's like going and talking to 7 people, right? And like helping people's lives.
Yeah, because I think it's either his organs or someone else's organs.
Right. It's Rosario Dawson.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I would put it, I liked 7 pounds, as confusing as it was. I liked it more than, maybe it's B tier.
B?
Yeah, because I don't think it's, I mean, it has watchability in the way that like it's not so cerebral that it's scary.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it came on, I would leave it on and continue cooking a meal. But like it's better than everything in C. It's just as good as everything in B, but it's not. A tier is just it's all guilty pleasures.
Yeah, it really kind of is. But it's good. I like it.
Okay, yeah, it's B. It's B. Okay.
Okay, so the last one we got is Aladdin.
Oh, damn it.
This one's really tough for me because I really am very much against everything that Disney is doing
With the live
with
action
all these remakes and like twists on old classics. I hate it. I think Will Smith was the perfect cast for the genie, though. If they're gonna redo it, you want to go somebody that's opposite from Robin Williams, right? Because if you cast another comedian that's similar, they're just going to be comparing the two.
Exactly.
Will Smith is very funny and can play that sort of like comedic genie role without being the genie that we know. So I really appreciate that he was in the movie. Uh, I love the main character. His name is Mina. Oh man, I'm gonna have to look it up. But a Canadian actor who is rumored to be playing one of my favorite characters from Star Wars in the new Ahsoka TV show, which is pretty exciting.
Really?
Yeah. Have you seen any of Star Wars Rebels?
I haven't. Mina Masood.
Mina Masood. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's so like for me, I feel like it's B or C tier. Like it's so, but I can understand why it would be higher or lower too. Like I think as a movie, I want to say it's D or C. But if we're talking Will Smith, I think he did a pretty good job. Friend Like Me, I think he did
excellent.
Yeah, he did a good job making that his own as well.
Oh, it's so hard to say because he makes Aladdin so watchable, rewatchable.
Mhm. Yeah, this one's super tough for me because again, yeah, I just have that like bias.
Yeah.
I hate these movies.
Right. Do you know what? A?
A? Interesting. Okay.
No.
Wow. A.
No. Never mind. Never
I
mind.
see. I feel like for me, it's like in the C category.
Oh, B or C. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay.
You know
Between.
what? Maybe okay. I think Aladdin should go into C.
Mm.
And I think we should take back our Spies in the Disguise and put it up to B tier.
Yeah.
Because I would watch Spies in Disguise again over any of these movies.
Mm-hmm.
Spies in Disguise does not deserve that slander.
I agree. And I would put, ooh, he just has this cute little dog. I was like, maybe I Am Legend should be an A-tier movie. No, this is good.
He is very good in that movie, but I actually wasn't a huge fan of the movie.
No, that's the thing, is that the movie was kind of dry.
Yeah. I think that, I mean, it's pretty easy to say that he was the best part of the movie because there was really nothing else in the movie. You know what I mean? Like, it was really just him. I think that he did a great job, especially considering he's doesn't have anybody else to act on the entire thing, and he's supposed to have some sort of arc. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good list.
Do you know what I feel? Okay, do you know what I want? I want to move The Legend of Bagger Vance, because the more I think about it, the more I think that we might, like, I might be sleeping on it a little bit. My memory is not serving me. I feel like it's a B.
B. Okay.
I remember watching it and going, "Wow, that's actually really good." I feel like it's a B as well. Okay. Okay, I'm comfortable with this.
I have to watch all of these movies now.
So when's the next night you can stay up to 5 a.m.?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is a good list.
I think so too.
All right. All right. Well, if you for all of you out there who are screaming about how wrong this list is, please send us your messages of disagreement or agreement. Maybe you do agree with us. We will post this on the Comic Book Syndicate Facebook page.
Yeah, I just downloaded it as an image as well, so you can post it with, yeah.
Okay, perfect. You could sound off there. We are also on Instagram and Twitter. We'll also put it in its permanent home on the Comic Book Syndicate website at www.comicbooksyndicate.com, where you can find that tiered list, last week's tiered list, our Lord and Savior Famke Janssen, her tiered well, not her tiered list, but her top 5 ranking, as well as Jimmy Marsden, and every episode of the Full Volume podcast, and every episode of Here Comes the Spider Cast.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I said the website. Mm-hmm. Did I miss anything? Oh yeah, you can hear just the audio. But why would you want to just listen to the audio?
Yeah, if you're listening to this on Spotify or something, stop what you're doing, head over to YouTube to Comic Book Syndicate and watch the podcast as you're listening. It's not something you need to watch avidly, but I think it adds something to watch along so you can see the tier list happening.
Yeah. We give you visuals. We gave you like mad cute puppy realness.
Yeah.
I'm having like a pretty good hair day, so that's cool too. Yeah, and Josh is wearing not his lowest cut shirt, but it's pretty low cut.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Do I have a lower cut shirt than this one? I think that this one is the low cut shirt, to be honest, because I have to like pull it down, and like I'm sitting on my shirt right now.
The orange one, right?
Yeah. I'm sitting on it.
Oh, do you know what? I think you've worn button-up shirts before that you just left the buttons open, and maybe I'm remembering those. Okay.
We got to get these views somehow, Jolie.
Right. And I am shameless, and so is Brent. So we're just gonna have all the trick ponies on.
Perfect.
And that's secretly why he left me alone this week. So, yeah. So I had to remind Michael of the actual our sign off, but I think that you might remember it. You probably remember.
Are we going to try to say it at the same time?
No.
Oh,
it's not going to be that awful one.
Oh,
It's
okay,
gonna
okay.
be our one. So if I say keep it loud, you know what to say.
Keep it. Keep it loud. Keep it full.
At
What
full
is it?
volume. At full volume.
Oh,
I know we always whisper it like we're, Sharon Stone in
right.
1991's. Wait,
It's
1989?
or like Gandalf telling Frodo to hide the ring.
Yes.
Right.
Sexy and mysterious.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
Okay. Breathe, Jolie. Breathe.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd like to thank Joshua Murr-VELL for
Oh,
joining me on this
thank
week's
you.
episode. You're obviously welcome back anytime.
Sweet.
I think there's a big gap after What If between What If and what's that one
I would
after?
also like to be on for What If. That's like
Yeah.
my jam. Yeah. What If
Okay.
I think is the show I'm most excited for. It
Oh,
looks so
okay.
fun and animation. Like the first like canon animated series for the MCU, I'm totally in.
Okay. So maybe we'll have you on for the very first episode, which would be the very next podcast after this.
Is it really already? I thought it wasn't until August 11th.
Yeah, well, we skipped a week.
And you've also been like recording, right? Because you just said you just recorded with Mike.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, that's not live, by the way, people.
Oh yeah.
Telling everybody our secrets.
Sorry.
Okay, it's fine.
I think on the podcast you actually just said that you recorded yesterday.
We did earlier
Yeah,
today.
Okay, yeah. That's what it was. Yeah.
I mean, about an hour ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think that's it.
You.
Yeah.
Thank you, Josh. We will see you next week when
That's
he
good.
inevitably returns for What If. So until next time, keep it loud.
Keep it at full volume.
Yay! Bye.
Bye.